All right. It's about that time. It's about that time. What is going on, my peeps? Man, Versatile's back with another video. Back here to finally unveil the tablet I have. If I have not already put it in the title, you guys probably already know. You guys know I ran a poll on Twitter trying to see what people would guess what I had. 50% of you guys are thinking that I got the M1 iPad Pro 12.9 inch, a beast that is 4:3 aspect ratio, you know what I'm saying? Beast, 16 gigs of RAM, I believe, up to 1 terabyte of storage, Luma Fusion. Some 25% of y'all thought I got the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, 12.4 inches, 16:10, beautiful monster, you know what I'm saying? Power director, pretty adequate at, you know what I'm saying? Snapdragon 865 Plus, Wi-Fi 6, all that fun jazz. That's the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Now I had somebody else, I think 25% may have selected the smaller Tab S7 or the smaller M1 iPad. You know, both of those are 11 inches. So which tablet did I get? Drum roll, please. I got this bad boy right here. I got the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Now, I was very close to getting the M1 iPad Pro until I realized it was like $2,000 for the one I would have wanted, since you can't enhance or upgrade the storage via micro SD card. I would have opted for the 1 terabyte, but that sucker like $2,000 and I was not trying to pay that. So, and then you can't trade in stuff at Apple to actually help with the price. Whereas the Tab S7 Plus, I traded in my Tab S4. I got like $400 credit, and then I got the keyboard for it, and I got another item to go with it. I'll show you guys that soon. But $661 after taxes for the 256 gig Phantom Blue, or Phantom Navy as they call it. All the other colors were Mystic, Mystic Black, Mystic Silver, Mystic Bronze, and then Phantom Navy. I really wish they would have made a red iPad Pro. That would have been iPad Pro. See, there I go, think about Apple. A red Galaxy Tab S7 model, that would have been dope. But I got the Phantom Navy because that was one of the only options that I would have wanted that had the 256 gig model. And when you upgrade to the 256 or 512 gig model tablet, it comes with 8 gigs of RAM. And we're going to get into why that's important for me and probably important for most people overall. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss my videos. Then we can sit back, chillax, and see what's cracking. Now, let's get into the video. Now, as I stated, the two differences between the iPad Pro and the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus is the size. Now, basically, they're about the same. Their aspect ratios are different. 16:10 or widescreen for the Samsung, definitely better for viewing experience and for the most part editing, you know what I'm saying? iPads, however, are 4:3, which is essentially much more closer to a laptop, I guess you could say, in terms of its aspect ratio. And so those are fundamentally the differences between the two at the 12-inch plus size variants. The other ones are 11 inches, but again, you know, same aspect ratio for the most part. I like the widescreen approach that Samsung has with the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Now, 8 gigs of RAM. Why is that important? More RAM, longevity of the device. This will probably get handed down to Canis when the Tab S8 comes out, and I could get that a little bit faster. But but that being said, 8 gigs of RAM also helps you with apps and video/photo editing. Now, primarily video editing, just because of how much RAM that can eat up. And Dex also eats up some RAM, so having 2 additional gigs of RAM on the device will help with fluidity and smoothness in terms of app usage and all that. Now, I don't have my knife on me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna take this and see if this will work. If not, I may have to go get, yep, I'm gonna have to go get it. So excuse me, back at it. So I am excited to try the 8 gigs of RAM on here for this because, again, this is my primary editing device. I cannot afford a higher end laptop to use for several years to come. My laptop at mine is one of the more recent Razer advanced in model or high end, laptops for video editing. Of course, I'm hoping to do that relatively soon. I'm gonna show you guys after that. But yes, I do like the fact that we get 8 gigs of RAM. I love it. And again, I love the packaging. It looks very clean. I like the wallpaper that they have for the Galaxy Tab S7 series. Magnificent. Now, as I said, you get Wi-Fi 6. I got the Wi-Fi only model. Why did I do that? Well, simply put, I didn't want to get this through a carrier model. Yes, for some odd reason, oh my God, it is slimmer, or at least it definitely feels slimmer. Now, I haven't felt my Galaxy Tab S6 in a while because I have the keyboard cover case on the back, but wow, it's just slim. And ooh, okay. As I said, Samsung, for some reason they decide not to operate like Apple or Google when it comes to their software or variant phones. And so when you get an LTE based tablet from Samsung, it's not the same essentially as a Wi-Fi model. Now, you could theoretically say the same thing about Apple devices, or at least their tablets and whatnot, since there's 2 different versions, I believe, as well. But what they do a good job of is still pushing the software out at the same time for all their models. They don't have to wait on carriers, whereas Samsung, they wait on carriers, and that's one of the things that I don't like. And my Tab S6 is suffering from that because One UI 3.1 is pushed out to the Tab S6, but my T-Mobile variant has not gotten it yet. So me getting the Wi-Fi model, I also save money, and I no longer have to pay for data for my tablet, which is nice. But the downside to that, or the catch-22, is I believe you need the LTE based tablet to use the call and text continuity feature between your phone and your tablet, meaning when you get calls and text messages on your phone, it'll route it also or forward them to your tablet, and you can respond via your tablet as if you're using it from your phone. In terms of data, I have a Wi-Fi 6 router at home, which means I'm pushing that kind of data out. So at least at home, which is where this will primarily be used, I can use it with no problems because of good Wi-Fi, and I have great hotspot through T-Mobile. So if I need to use this outside the house, I'm straight there too. Now, in terms of packaging, I know I don't have a top-down look, but packaging is very minimalist, very simple. The S Pen is right here, navy blue. Feels really good, really good. One of the things that they were able to do well with this, oh, it's really good. Feels much more like a pen, because of its roundness or cylindrical or shape. One of the things that they did with the S Pen is they were able to get that latency down to 9 milliseconds. Before, I believe it was 20 plus for the S Pen on like the Tab S6. 9 milliseconds is very good, especially if you do a lot of drawing. I'm pretty sure you're gonna notice that difference in speed and reaction in terms of using the S Pen with the Galaxy Tab S7 series. You get a white cable. I believe this is adaptive fast charging. Now, the tablet is capable of 45 watt charging, which means you will need a 45 watt charger. I probably need to buy one at some point. I don't think this will give you that. This might give you 25 watt. I wish it did a better job of telling you on the back here, but I believe it is a 25 watt charger. And then of course you get your paperwork that nobody really cares about, and your SIM card tool, which I don't know why I would need that with the Wi-Fi model. And then they don't give you nothing in here anymore. And then your cable to charge your device or transfer data if that's what you're going to use it for as well. So that's the unboxing experience. Really nothing much else in here. I guess you just no, okay. Oh, on this side, you see right here, this is where you lift up. Now, I thought this may have been I thought they may have also included a Thunderbolt port for the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. I did not come across that information. I heard it briefly mentioned, but I didn't believe it. But you do get USB-C 3.2, which means pretty good transfer speeds, to use for this. And wow, are these edges crisp And I hate when they do that. By the way, you know Samsung comes with it with these beautiful screens. I've never put a screen protector on my tablets just because it's always at home, or I have a case on it that protects the screen. And boy, is this bigger than my Galaxy Tab S6, which is sitting over there. So I'll grab it in a second just to do a quick comparison in terms of the size. All right. Now, one of the things that you'll immediately notice with, if you guys can also see, aesthetically, is they moved the camera from the side on either, really it was this side right here, and they moved it in its proper spot because most likely when you do video calls, it's in landscape mode, and therefore you're gonna have it right there along with the face recognition system up there with it. Now, if you FaceTime, you might flip it, but you most likely to have it docked somewhere where you can do it like this is what you're probably going to aim for. Now, I'm also going to check the Tab S6 to see if the docking station still works with this or if you have to buy a new one. Hopefully it still works. I know it's bigger, but if the docking station still works, then I can still prop this up in my living room. If not, I have to buy another one of those. But outside of that, you're gonna notice it's much bigger. The bezels are relatively the same size as before on the Tab S6. This color is pristine. Like, I like this blue that Samsung has going for it. You get the label right there in the corner, Samsung, on, you know, looking at it from, you know, your left. And then you got the S Pen docking spot. I kind of like how it's, you know, edged out right there. And then of course, oh, did I even put it on correctly? No. Boom, basically do it just like that, and it'll charge the S Pen just like that, and it just looks so clean. And I got the keyboard cover case and not the book cover case because, one, the keyboard, I will want to use this as a keyboard. It's gonna feel a little bit more laptop or ultrabook-ish at its 12.4-inch size, and it's, you know, it's a little more beastly compared to the Tab S6. But the book cover case doesn't have an actual like slot, you know, flip cover for the S Pen like the actual keyboard case does. And that's one of the things I've heard was a point of contention for a lot of consumers and customers buying the case for the Tab S7 Plus. So that's you know, largely why I got the keyboard case there. That'll be in another video. You do feel the weight difference with this just because it's 2 inches bigger than the Tab S6, but the viewing experience is going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Now, this is my Tab S6, and the screen's gonna be a little more dark because I haven't been cleaning it like that. But as the weight is about the same, the weight is about the same as the Tab S6 with the case cover on the back. So I know putting the case cover on the back of this is going to be miles different. But if I just show you guys real quick just how big of a difference 2 inches is, 2 inches is, oh my goodness. The Tab S7 Plus dwarfs the Tab S6. So be mindful of that, guys. Now, of course, you get a 50% larger battery. Not 50%, well, yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, about 50%. I would say maybe 45 to 47% larger battery in the Tab S7 Plus as compared to the Tab S6. The Tab S6 has 7,040 milliamps. This has 10,090. I will do a comparison video between the two, but just quick differences. Of course, Snapdragon 865 Plus, as mentioned before, Snapdragon 855 in the Tab S6. So you will see performance difference for sure from that perspective, and hopefully that also comes across in video editing. Any other details, you get a 13 megapixel on the back for your main camera. It's a wide, and then you get a 5 megapixel ultra wide, and then you get an 8 megapixel front facing camera. The back does 4K 30 tops, the front does 1080p 30 frames, I believe, tops. Not a big deal to me personally because I don't use my tablet to do virtually any camera activity. Now, some of you guys might take this out there if you have children, especially, you like to use this to take pictures of your children running around, playing sports, or just activities nonetheless. Or, you know, if you did want to grab a quick picture with the tablet, grab a quick picture with the on either side or video, it's capable of doing that. So, and Samsung has improved their camera tech for the tablet. So you're not getting anything bum if you was to do that. Maybe I'll throw some samples up if you guys care down the road as I review the tablet. But overall, if we want to go ahead and start it up real quick. All right, so you guys, we already know Super AMOLED, 120 hertz HDR10 plus. That's what we're getting with the screen. That's one of the other beautiful things I'm gonna love, you know, experiencing with the Tab S7 Plus as opposed to the Tab S6. The one thing I wish they did was made it a consistent 120 hertz. I understand adaptive refresh rates is kind of like the thing where it doesn't necessarily need to utilize it when it doesn't, but just for the experience of seeing and using 120 hertz often, I would like to see that on the big screen. So I would maybe in the future updates as a developer option to just keep 120 hertz on. I would like that. I remember Google did the same with 90 hertz for the Google Pixel 4 when that first came out. So I would love for Samsung to maybe drop a similar feature. But this is my first thoughts, my initial thoughts, my hands-on with the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Hope you guys appreciate and enjoyed it. If you guys think about grabbing this, links will be down in the description box below. As I said, I got my deal through Samsung. I'll leave the links for Amazon. Of course, it's an affiliate link, so I will make some small commission off of it that goes to support the channel. So if you guys are willing to do that, of course, I appreciate that. And that is it, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys plan on upgrading, have you upgraded? What do you guys like about it? Do you guys have an iPad? Let me know down in the comment section below. But again, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss my videos. Then we can sit back so I can see what's cracking. It's your man Verso signing out, and until the next video, wait for it.